OutDaughtered. Danielle Busby goes blonde, reveals new makeover. Danielle Busby is officially switching things up, and fans of OutDaughtered cannot stop talking about it. If you've been following the Busby family for a while, you already know that Danielle has always been the type of woman who keeps things real. Whether she's dealing with parenting stress, business responsibilities, family drama, or simply trying to survive another chaotic day with 6 daughters, Danielle has always been honest and relatable. But now, she's doing something that feels both exciting and symbolic. Danielle Busby has gone blonde, and her brand new makeover has the internet buzzing. Now, at first glance, some people might say, it's just hair. But for longtime fans, we know it's never just hair, especially when it comes to Danielle. This transformation feels like more than a simple beauty change. It looks like a fresh chapter, a new energy, and possibly a new mindset for Danielle as she steps into another season of life. So today, we're diving into everything you need to know about Danielle Busby's new blonde makeover, why fans are obsessed with it, and what it could mean for her personal life, her marriage with Adam Busby, and even the future of OutDaughtered. Because, let's be honest, when Danielle Busby makes a big move like this, it's always worth paying attention. First of all, let's talk about the makeover itself. Danielle Busby has been seen with different hairstyles over the years. She has experimented with highlights, darker tones, and different cuts, but this time it feels like she went all in. The blonde look is brighter, bolder, and way more dramatic compared to her previous style. It's the kind of change that immediately catches attention. It's not subtle. It's not, maybe she changed something. No. This is a clear makeover moment. And when Danielle revealed her new look, fans immediately reacted with excitement. People started commenting things like, she looks stunning, she's glowing, and this is the best she's ever looked. Some even said she looks younger, fresher, and happier. And honestly, they might not be wrong. The blonde makeover suits her so well that it almost feels like she was meant to have this look. But what's really interesting is that fans didn't just talk about her appearance. They also started talking about her energy. Many fans noticed that Danielle seemed more confident, more relaxed, more radiant. And if you've watched OutDaughtered, you know that Danielle has been through a lot emotionally and physically over the last few years. So seeing her step into a bold makeover moment feels like a sign that she might be reclaiming her happiness. Now, let's take a step back and ask the big question. Why would Danielle Busby go blonde right now? Well, there could be several reasons, and honestly, all of them make sense. Sometimes people change their hair because they're bored. Sometimes it's because they want to try something new. But in many cases, a makeover happens when someone is going through a major shift in life. And for Danielle, life has been full of changes lately. Between raising 6 daughters, managing family responsibilities, dealing with health concerns, running a business, filming a reality show, and maintaining a marriage, Danielle has had a lot on her plate. And when life gets overwhelming, sometimes a new hairstyle becomes a way to feel in control again. Think about it. You can't always control the chaos of parenting. You can't always control stress. You can't always control what happens in your relationship or career. But you can control your look. You can control your style. And making a bold change like going blonde can feel empowering. It's almost like saying, I'm starting fresh. And Danielle's makeover definitely gives off that vibe. Now, if we're being real, Danielle Busby has always been a style icon for many fans. She's not the type of mom who gives up on herself. Even with 6 daughters, she still manages to look polished most of the time. She's always had that mix of busy mom and boss woman energy. But this makeover feels different. This makeover feels like Danielle is stepping into her own spotlight. And fans love that. Because one thing that viewers of OutDaughtered have always noticed is how much Danielle gives to everyone else. She's always giving her time, her energy, her patience, her love. She's constantly taking care of her daughters, supporting Adam, managing the household, and keeping everything running. So when Danielle does something for herself, fans celebrate it. They see it as a well-deserved moment. And going blonde? That's not just a small self-care moment. That's a full transformation. That's a new era type of move. Now, let's talk about the fan reactions, because they have been intense. Social media exploded the moment Danielle revealed her blonde look. People were sharing screenshots, reposting her photos, and leaving tons of comments. Some fans even said Danielle looks like a completely different person. And honestly, that's the power of hair. It changes your whole vibe. Danielle's blonde makeover gives her a more glamorous look, almost like she stepped out of a magazine shoot. She looks like she could be hosting a TV show, walking the red carpet, or launching a brand new beauty line. And if you ask fans, they would probably support that 100%. Many fans also pointed out that Danielle's new look fits perfectly with her personality. She's strong. She's confident. She's a leader. She's a woman who can handle anything. And blonde hair has always been associated with boldness and attention. So, in a way, it matches Danielle's role in the Busby family. Because let's be honest, Danielle is the boss. Adam might be the fun dad. He might be the one cracking jokes and being playful. But Danielle is the one holding everything together. She's the backbone of that family. So when Danielle goes blonde, it's almost like she's saying, "Yes, I'm still here. I'm still strong. And I'm still shining." Now, of course, people are also wondering what Adam Busby thinks about Danielle's makeover. Because fans love analyzing their relationship. Adam and Danielle have always been one of the most talked about couples on TLC. They've had their ups and downs, and the show has shown a lot of their real struggles. There have been moments of tension, moments of stress, and moments where it seemed like they were barely surviving the chaos. But they've also had moments of love, teamwork, and loyalty. And one thing is clear, Adam has always supported Danielle. So when Danielle revealed her blonde makeover, many fans were waiting to see Adam's reaction. And judging by what people have seen, Adam seems impressed. He seems proud. And he seems like he's loving the new look. Because how could he not? Danielle looks amazing. But beyond physical attraction, a makeover like this could also mean something emotionally. When your partner is going through stress, exhaustion, or burnout, seeing them do something positive for themselves can be a huge relief. It can feel like they're healing. It can feel like they're finding themselves again. So Adam's support is not just about liking blonde hair. It's also about being happy that Danielle is feeling good. Now, another major question people are asking is, does this makeover have anything to do with OutDaughtered Season 9 or upcoming episodes? Because reality TV fans know something important. When cast members change their look, it often happens around filming schedules, new seasons, or promotional content. Danielle could be preparing for new interviews, new family events, or even major storylines on the show. And if OutDaughtered continues to focus on Danielle's personal growth and family life, then a makeover could be part of that storyline. In fact, it wouldn't be surprising if the show highlights Danielle's transformation. TLC loves showing personal moments like that. A makeover scene, a salon moment, a new look reveal to the family. That's the kind of content reality TV fans love. And the Busby girls would definitely have funny reactions. Can you imagine the Quints seeing their mom come home with bright blonde hair? The shock, the excitement, the giggles, that would be classic Busby chaos. So yes, this makeover could very well be connected to upcoming episodes or future content. Now, let's get into something deeper. Danielle's makeover might be about more than just beauty. For a long time, fans have noticed Danielle's emotional journey. She's spoken openly about feeling overwhelmed. She has struggled with stress, anxiety, and physical exhaustion. She has also dealt with health issues that left her feeling drained and frustrated. And when you're going through that kind of season, it's easy to lose yourself. A lot of moms can relate to that. You start living for everyone else. You stop focusing on yourself. You forget what it feels like to feel beautiful, confident, or excited about your own life. And Danielle has been living in full survival mode for years. 6 daughters is not a small job. That's a full-time mission. So when Danielle does something dramatic like going blonde, it could be her way of reclaiming her identity outside of motherhood. It could be her way of saying, "I'm still Danielle. I'm still a woman. I'm still allowed to feel beautiful." And honestly, that message is powerful. Because so many moms watching OutDaughtered feel the same way. They love their children, but they also miss who they were before motherhood took over everything. So Danielle's makeover becomes relatable, inspiring, and empowering. It's not just entertainment. It's real life. Now, let's talk about how this makeover fits into Danielle's brand. Danielle Busby is not just a reality TV mom. She's also a businesswoman. She has worked hard to build her image and her career outside of TLC. The Busbys have their own businesses, social media presence, and brand deals. Danielle has become an influencer in her own right. She promotes products, shares lifestyle content, and connects with fans. So her appearance matters. Not in a shallow way, but in a branding way. A new look can be part of a bigger strategy. It can signal a new phase in her content. It can attract more attention. It can bring more engagement online. And let's be real, it's working. Because everyone is talking about her. Danielle's blonde makeover is trending among fans. People are clicking, sharing, and commenting. And in the world of social media, attention is currency. So whether this makeover was planned as part of a branding refresh or simply a personal decision, it's definitely helping her stand out even more. Now, let's talk about the psychology of hair transformations. Because it's actually deeper than people think. When someone changes their hair drastically, it often means they're going through a transformation internally. It can happen after a difficult season, after emotional stress, or after a major realization. And Danielle has had plenty of reasons to want a fresh start. She has dealt with health issues, family pressure, the stress of raising Quints, the pressure of filming, and the emotional weight of being the strong one all the time. So going blonde might symbolize a fresh start. It might symbolize confidence. It might symbolize a decision to stop living in survival mode and start living in joy. And if that's true, then this makeover is actually a big deal. Now, let's talk about how the Busby girls might react to their mom's makeover. Because if you know anything about the Busby daughters, you know they have personality. Blake is older now, more mature, and probably supportive. She might even say something like, "Mom, you look so pretty," or "You look like a movie star." But the Quints? That's where the fun begins. Ava and Olivia are always full of sass and confidence. They might think it's cool, or they might joke about it. Hazel might have a sweet reaction, maybe calling her mom beautiful. Riley, being Riley, might say something brutally honest like, "Mom, you look weird," and then laugh. And Parker would probably be shy, but still curious. That's what makes the Busby family so entertaining. Their personalities are so different, and every family moment becomes a mix of love and chaos. So Danielle's makeover is not just about Danielle. It's also a family moment, and fans love seeing those moments. Now, here's something else to consider. Danielle going blonde could be a sign of confidence returning. Because fans have noticed something. Danielle has not always seemed happy in recent seasons. She has looked tired. She has looked stressed. And she has openly expressed frustration. Some fans even worried about her mental health. But now, seeing her glowing and embracing a new look makes people feel hopeful. It's like Danielle is saying, "I'm okay." And for fans who truly care about her, that's a huge relief. Because when you watch someone on TV for years, you start to feel like you know them. You start to root for them. You want them to win. You want them to be happy. So Danielle's makeover becomes more than entertainment. Some fans prefer Danielle's darker hair. Some think it made her look more natural. Some might feel that blonde is too bold. But the majority of fans seem to agree on one thing. Danielle Busby looks amazing either way. And that's because her beauty isn't just about her hair color. It's about her confidence, her personality, and her presence. Danielle has always been beautiful. But this makeover just adds a new level of sparkle. And it's exciting to see. Now, could this makeover be hinting at bigger changes in Danielle's life? That's the million-dollar question. Because whenever someone makes a big external change, people start wondering about internal changes. Is she starting a new business project? Is she going through a personal transformation? Is her marriage with Adam stronger now? Is she preparing for a new chapter in her life? We don't know for sure. But one thing is clear. Danielle is evolving. People change. life changes. Families grow, children get older, and parents eventually start thinking about themselves again. Danielle's daughters are growing up fast. Blake is becoming a teenager. The Quints are no longer tiny toddlers. They're getting more independent. That means Danielle is slowly getting back parts of her life that were once taken over by constant childcare. So maybe this makeover is a sign of that. Maybe Danielle is stepping into a new season where she has more time for herself, more time for self-care, more time for her marriage, more time for her goals. And honestly, she deserves it. Now, let's talk about why fans love makeovers in general. Because makeovers are exciting. They represent change, growth, and confidence. And in the world of reality TV, makeovers are a classic moment. Fans love seeing a transformation because it feels like a fresh storyline. It feels like something new is happening. And for a show like OutDaughtered, which has been on for years, moments like this help keep things exciting. The Busby family has been through so many storylines. We've seen pregnancies, births, school milestones, vacations, family struggles, health issues, and relationship challenges. So seeing Danielle step into a glamorous makeover moment is refreshing. It's fun. It's something fans can celebrate. And it adds a little sparkle to the show's narrative. Now, here's another angle. Danielle's makeover might be a confidence boost after difficult health struggles. Fans remember how Danielle has dealt with various health issues. She has talked about feeling pain, exhaustion, and uncertainty about what was happening to her body. Health struggles can really affect your self-esteem. When you don't feel good physically, you don't feel good mentally. You stop wanting to dress up. You stop wanting to look at yourself in the mirror. You stop feeling like the best version of yourself. So if Danielle is feeling healthier now, or at least feeling more hopeful, it makes sense that she would want to celebrate that with a makeover. It's like saying, I'm back. And that is powerful. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. Danielle Busby is not just a reality TV star. She represents modern motherhood. She represents women who juggle everything. She represents moms who love their kids deeply, but still struggle. She represents women who are strong, but sometimes tired. And that's why fans connect with her so much. Danielle's makeover is inspiring because it reminds women that it's okay to take care of yourself. It's okay to change your look. It's okay to feel beautiful. It's okay to do something bold just because you want to. And for many fans, that message hits home. Because so many moms forget themselves. So many women stop prioritizing their own happiness. So seeing Danielle do something for herself feels like permission for other women to do the same. Now, let's not forget something important. Danielle Busby has always had a strong personality. She's not afraid to speak her mind. She's not afraid to be honest. And she's not afraid to be emotional. That's why fans love her. So when she goes blonde, it feels like she's embracing her bold side even more. And honestly, blonde hair is often associated with confidence. So Danielle going blonde feels like her stepping into her full power. Like she's owning her space. And fans are loving it. Now, the makeover also raises another interesting question. Could Danielle be rebranding herself? In the influencer world, rebranding is common. A new hairstyle, a new wardrobe, a new vibe, it often signals a new chapter in content creation. Maybe Danielle is planning something bigger. Maybe she's launching a new project. Maybe she's stepping into a more glamorous side of her personality. And if that's the case, then the blonde makeover could be just the beginning. Fans might see new fashion looks. And honestly, Danielle has the star power to pull it off. Now, some fans have also pointed out that Danielle's makeover could symbolize personal independence. Not independence from her family, but independence in her identity. Because for years, Danielle has been known as the mom of the Quints. That's her title in the world. But Danielle is more than that. She's a person with dreams and goals. So the makeover might be her way of saying, I'm not just a mom. I'm Danielle. And that's an important message. Because women deserve to be seen as more than their roles. Now, let's talk about how Adam and Danielle's relationship could be affected by this transformation. A makeover can actually bring new energy into a marriage. When one partner changes their look, it can create excitement. It can create compliments. It can create flirting. It can remind the couple of their romantic connection outside of parenting. And Adam and Danielle have needed that. Fans have seen them struggle. We've seen moments where they were stressed, exhausted, and overwhelmed. But we've also seen moments where they were playful and in love. So Danielle's makeover could be a small spark that helps bring that romance back. It could remind Adam of the woman he fell in love with. And it could remind Danielle that she's still attractive, still desired, still confident. And that matters. Because marriage is not just about surviving. It's about connecting. And when you have 6 kids, connection becomes harder. So moments like this can actually help. Now, let's be honest. Danielle going blonde is also a reminder that she's aging gracefully. Danielle is not a young mom anymore. She's in her late 30s or early 40s, and she's entering a new phase of life. Many women in that stage start experimenting with their look because they're redefining themselves. It's not about trying to look younger. It's about trying to look like the best version of yourself. And Danielle's makeover proves she's not afraid of change. She's not afraid of growth. She's not afraid of stepping into her glow-up era. And that's something to admire. Now, if we think about the future of OutDaughtered, Danielle's makeover could also hint at how the show is evolving. The Busby family is not the same family they were in season 1. Back then, the Quints were babies. Now they're growing into their own personalities. Blake is becoming a teenager. And Danielle and Adam are no longer just new parents. They're experienced parents. That means the show has to evolve too. The storylines are changing. It's not just about diapers and baby bottles anymore. Now it's about school drama, friendships, puberty, parenting challenges, and emotional growth. And Danielle's makeover fits into that evolution. Because as the kids grow, Danielle is also growing. She's changing. She's becoming a new version of herself. And fans want to see that. Now, let's talk about what fans are hoping for after this makeover. Many fans are hoping that Danielle is happier. They want to see her smile more. They want to see her less stressed. They want to see her enjoy her life. Because Danielle deserves that. She has worked so hard for her family. She has sacrificed so much. She has carried so much responsibility. So fans are rooting for her. And this blonde makeover feels like a sign that she's finally doing something for herself. And that's why people are celebrating it so much. Now, one thing that makes Danielle's makeover even more interesting is how she revealed it. Danielle didn't just quietly change her hair and move on. She revealed it in a way that felt like a moment. She shared it proudly. She made it clear that she was excited about it. That's important, because it shows that Danielle is not ashamed of wanting attention. She's not ashamed of wanting to feel beautiful. And she shouldn't be. Women are allowed to feel good about themselves. Moms are allowed to feel glamorous. And Danielle's confidence in revealing her makeover is inspiring. Now, let's also talk about how this makeover affects Danielle's overall appearance. Blonde hair often brightens the face. It can make someone look more youthful. It can make the eyes stand out more. And for Danielle, it seems to be doing all of that. Her skin looks brighter. Her smile looks bigger. Her entire vibe looks more energetic. And that's why fans are obsessed. Because it's not just a hairstyle. Now, what does this mean for Danielle's future? Whether it's a personal era, a marriage era, a career era, or a show era, something is shifting. And the blonde makeover is the perfect symbol of that. Because if there